There are three most important decisions you must make in life. Every human being must make these three important decisions in destiny. So that's the first thing I want to introduce to teach you today before I start ministering to people. The most important decision one must make in life to fulfill destiny. Amen. So every human being living upon the face of the earth, if you don't make this decision, your life can be destroyed. You can just live this life and miss life. And these decisions follow what is called a chronology. There must be a chronology. And I'm happy because I'm talking to all of you here, no one is married. So you're the best of my audience to talk to. Amen. Yes. Because I've met a lot of people in my experience for 11 to 12 years. I've met people who made the decisions in the other way around. And some are regretting it. It's either maybe one was supposed to be two, maybe 3 was supposed to be 4, or 4 was supposed to be 2. So you have these decisions comes in different rankings. We talk about destiny. And you can never talk about destiny without talking about decision. That is why any man that must fulfill destiny must have the power of what? Decision making. In this life, to be honest to you, all through your life from the day you were born, you come to understanding of age. You must pass through this place of what? Decision. You'll be making decisions till the day you die. Making decisions. And if you make the good decisions, your life moves forward. You make the wrong decisions, you blow off your life. We measure the strength of anybody by the quality of decisions you make at individual level, at corporate level. You cannot make you a boss in your company where you don't have the ability to make decisions. Can you imagine the day you came to Limbe, the meeting I called for the board members, and after everybody spoke and they were giving their points, and there were enough reasons on ground, coupled with the online meetings that were going, that the WCC conference should not hold, it should be postponed. And with all what people were saying and all that, I just woke up in the middle of that meeting and I said, WCC starts 1 week from now. Arrival, I was talking on a Sunday, and arrival is supposed to be on Sunday, the next Sunday coming. No preparation, nothing has been done, and everybody looks at me like, do you really mean what you're saying? Honestly to you, majority of some people were not with me. At least 60 to 70% of my leadership don't understand what I'm talking about. Some have confessed to me privately. Finally, you're always right. Your decisions are always right. That's leadership. How can we make you an MD in a company and you can't make decisions? And every decision you make, the company is in trouble. How can you be a head of a family and your family is always broke? Then you're not making good decisions. How can you be a mother in a house? Some of you are prospective wife and prospective mother. When you start having children tomorrow, you make decisions on which school they go to, right? Which kind of clothes, which kind of food should be cooked in there. Look, you always be on the process of making decisions. Everyone will be on the process of making decisions in life. We can't raise you above the quality of your level of decision making. You can't raise you above it. When I pull somebody, I'm like, people are like, oh, maybe Papa works with anybody. I don't work with anybody. The level of consultants of people I have around me, they are not cheap. The standard of people I have around my destiny, for you to penetrate that kind of circle. I mean, people will talk into my life. They are not boys. They are not just average thinkers. They are not just any kind of person. They are actually not. I've seen people destroy their lives because of the absence or the inability to make sound decisions. What is it, sound decision? Say it again, say sound decision. Sound decision. So my first statement I want to make with you is that life is full of choices. That's number one. Do you know that I choose to be here? I would have still been somewhere else today. Right? Was it a physical God time or drawing me to God? Life is full of choices. At every second, every minute, every hour, every day of your life, choices are always going to stand before you. So life is always going to present you choices. Because you make decisions out of what? Choices. Decisions are made out of choices. You choose to go to school. You choose to accept the job you had or you have. You choose to resign the job, you want to resign it. You choose to spend the 100 franc or the small money you have on your hand. It's always going to be choices. Each and every one of us are always going to be faced with choices. Life is full of choices. It's going to be so tough for me and you today. Somebody say choices. Choices. Is that true? Are you sure life is full of choices? That's the first fact. Life is full of choices. And all through the day you come into the face of the earth, till the day you die and exit from the face of the earth, you're always going to be confronted with choices. So life is full of choices. And those choices have the road to end up well, to achieve good success. And those choices are also channels to end up poorly or badly. So in the midst of those choices that present themselves to you often, some of the choices, when you make them or you take them or you accept them, they will lead you to the path of good success. Some of the choices will lead you to the path of failures. And you end up become a failure. You end up destroy your own destiny. So before we accuse the devil, we have to look into our own self. We live in a time where Christianity will amplify a lot of failure to the devil. Every time somebody fails, it's one enemy that is attacking you, or one wish from your father's house, one wish from your mother's house, one demon from somewhere, or somebody does not like you. But wait a minute, is that actually true? Is that absolutely the truth? It's something we must check, we must look upon. So life is full of choices. You come so that can be, you can call it the school of destiny. Amen. Yes. I'm introducing a program of Walla called the School of what? Destiny. And I want to show you how to excel and fulfill life stresslessly. Stresslessly. Blessed Jesus of Nazareth. Please go to Deuteronomy chapter 30. Amen. Read Deuteronomy chapter 30. Please, can you read verse 19?
Set before you life and death, blessing and cursing. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
Therefore choose. Did you see that? I have set before you life and what? Death. I've told you that some of those choices will lead you to the path of life. Some will lead you to the path of destruction. Therefore choose. So life is full of what? Choices. And some of those choices will lead you to the path of what? Success, the path of life. And some of those choices will lead to the path of destruction. Amen. Amen. Am I talking sense? Are you there? God said to the children of Israel in the book of Deuteronomy, I've set before you heaven and earth, life and curses and all that and all that. Now, with all those God shows us, and they say choose. That means you are a product of your choice. Everything you have in your life, you made a choice. If you have 5 broken relationships, you made a choice. You step into a relationship that you know what, you made the choice. Nobody made it for you. You step into jobs that never worked, you made the choice. Nobody did it for you. You made a choice. Life is full of choices. Very strong. And not all the choices one makes are the road to success. Not all the choices will sponsor you to become successful. Amen. Many a times I come into the path of the crossroad of destiny. I sit like this and I look out. To make choices. Good choice to make. Wonderful. Let's creep again a little to Hebrew chapter. Let's go to Hebrew chapter 11. Hebrew 11 verse 24. Fast.
By faith Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter, choosing rather to suffer affliction.
Yeah, choosing. I wanted the word choosing. Choosing. Are you there? He had to make what? A choice. Amen. Say it again. Say he has to make a choice.
Yes.
So Moses made a choice, and it was a destiny decision that turned his life around. It was a destiny decision. It was a destiny decision that turned the world of Moses all around. All around. All the greatness we celebrate Moses was tied to that decision. You see that Hebrew 11:24. All the greatness, the glory we talk about Moses and everything is tied to this one decision. One decision he made. One decision. Amen. And that decision was made at the age of 40 years. Look at me. One decision turned him. He has lived for 40 years. There is nothing to show for that life. He made one prominent decision at the age of 40 that turned his entire destiny around. One prominent decision, choice he made. Can I ask you a question? Are you sure you've made some choice, some decision, some choice that has a direct effect on your destiny? Everyone's life is where it is because there is a decision you've not made. One, just one. Somebody's looking at me, okay, let me show you where he made that decision. Acts, put your hand on the same scripture we read. Let's go to Acts chapter 7, please. Acts chapter 7. Stay with me. Am I helping somebody? Let me see who is blessed here. You know when you come here, you don't make noise. I told people I've passed that age to come into the altar and I'm exciting somebody. I'm not part of that kind of person. Preach these things over the years. I raise a lot of destinies, talk to churches and ministers to them. This is my mandate. I was here this morning to preach the word. I bridegroom ministries. And God blessed us. When God sent me, I know there's somebody I believe that after today, your life is never going to be the same. Never going to be the same. Because I did not just come to talk to you, I came to point you to destiny. I came to hold your hand and cross you to destiny. And if I have to cross you to destiny, there are realities I have to show you. People just say the God of Abraham is my Abraham, the God of Abraham is my God, the God of Isaac is my God, that will be my God. Don't see the son of mother. But you don't know that there are things that sponsor the harvest they have. And if you can know it, it can take you further. Acts chapter 7. Are you there? So that we can verify something also like you are now. Okay, let's look at something from verse 17. Somebody read verse 17. But when the time of the promise, let's go.
But when the time of the promise drew near, which God has sworn to Abraham, the people grew and multiplied in Egypt.
Please read audible. We will come out.
When the time of the promise drew near,
I can't hear your voice is not good. It's not a ministerial voice. Thank you. Please give me some more of the ministerial.
But when the time of the promise drew nigh, which God had sworn to Abraham, the people grew and multiplied in Egypt.
Keep going.
Till another king arose, which knew not Joseph. 19. The same dealt subtly with our kindred, and even threatened our fathers, so that they cast out their young children to the end they might not live. 20. In which time Moses was born and was exceeding fair,
and nourished up
in his father's house 3 months.
21.
And when he was cast out,
Pharaoh's daughter
took him up and nourished him for her own son. 22. And Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and in deeds.
23. Everybody, let's go.
And when he was 40 years old, he came into his heart to visit his brethren, the children of Israel.
Did you see that? It was when he went out to visit his brethren that he saw how they were suffering. Killed an Egyptian for molesting his brethren. He attempted to settle the destiny that was existing among them. For him to step and make that decision to kill an Egyptian, that's a choice. That Hebrew 11:24 said, choosing rather to suffer with the children of God. It was a choice to make. By him trying to touch an Egyptian, he has to put his life on the line. He has to put everything for what he believed and all that, and he has to put him on exile for how many years out of Egypt. A decision, a choice was made. And that choice was made at the age of what? I took you to that scripture to show you that that decision, that choice was made at the age of what? 40. Because sometimes when we speak, the man is just talking, what is he saying? Because there is not me talking to you Bible that you don't understand Bible. So, the power to turn your life is on your hand. Some people switch their life on at 25. Some people switch their life on at 20. Some people switch theirs at 30. Some people switch their destiny at 40. Some people switch it. Abraham switched it on at 75. That day the Lord said, leave. He was 75 years of age. He was either decide to walk out of what God says, it was a choice, or stay where he was. It's a choice. Move out into a kingdom, I will show you. It was a choice. I want to show you. I'm going to show you. Abraham had to make a choice. And that choice turned his life for good. That destiny decision was made at the age of what? 75. But let me ask you a question. How many of us today live up to 75 years? And you still have strength to build a destiny from 75. How many people? Have you seen people who are 70 nowadays? They are heavy liabilities. Heavy liabilities. They are saying goodbye to the world already. Some doing this marriage. 60% of our generation to 70% don't need charity. They die because most of them make wrong decisions in life. Very wrong decisions, so they die so early. They die so early. I know a young man who got married. The marriage is barely 9 months. The young girl is pregnant. There's a court case on the divorce now. I don't want to call the name. Heavily recognized man of God. There's decision. His father is a highly respected man of God also. Prophet or whatever. But these are the realities of life. Can you marry for 9 months and the marriage is going down? Or in the case of divorce, a girl is pregnant, people have spoken all kinds of things or whatever, and he's not listening, he's not hearing. In fact, his father and the man, they don't want it. They told him, hold on. He said, no, hold on, wait, no. But that's life. Do you want to make decisions you will regret tomorrow? What kind of choices are we making? Do we think about the impact? I'm just showing people who make choices that turn their life for the better way. They made choices that their destiny was completely turned. And they became something very great the world could not believe. Some people make the decision that they become a laughing stock. Everyone mocks you. Everyone insults you. Everyone throws stone on your face. Because in your entire life, you've not been able to make decisions. And then there are people who don't make decisions, but other people make decisions for them and they leave other people's decisions on their lives. Categories of people who fall in that class. Since they were born till today, they have never been able to make one singular decision on their lives. I asked them, who asked you to study A2? Somebody made the decision for them. Who asked you to study S1? Somebody made the decision for them in school. They have never been able to make one singular decision for their life. Never. Why are you going to the church? You're going, it's the church of my parents. It's our family church. So they did not make a decision to go to that church. Someone made it. They have never been able to make one singular decision. Am I talking? Am I driving something into the mind of somebody? Are you hearing the voice of God inside? Never been able. Why do you dress like that? It's influenced by either your friend, your environment. Why do you have a boyfriend? That's what my friends believe or we believe. Why do you have a girlfriend? Same answer, like mine. They have always been on the bench of influence. Somebody is always influencing your choices and making the choices. You leave their choices And if the choices were wrong, you live in the wrong. I have a lady who just died, who just jumped out of a wedding from Germany. Back in Cameroon, somebody came to marry. I said, don't marry that person. It's not good for you. Please, don't go there. No, say my family is under pressure, whatever. They want me to marry this person that can help the family and all that and all that. This white man came from somewhere to marry this girl. I said, please don't do that. Don't trade your future because of some few pounds or euro. If there's a destiny on your life, it will speak. She will not listen. She married this man. 1 year later, she moved to Germany. It's one of the greatest girl experiences I've ever had in my life. Suffer. Which the pain, agony, the name of which suffering. That's a majority of people are suffering. A young girl ran into my office 2 years ago and said, there is this person who wants to marry me. I've seen this person who wants to marry me. He just came from abroad. I said, stop. Is abroad married? Is it a CV that validates marriage? She thought that maybe I didn't like her. I said maybe I was married. I've been married for many years, for at least my small years in marriage. At least that people can give you honest report. If the man is single, you can suspect his cancer. I'm giving you a counsel for your own future. You have never gone abroad. Some of us have sent no less than 100 to 400 people abroad. Diverse children in different countries. I'm telling you things that I know. Now, the man is, it's okay. The rest we can manage it. I said, okay. My hand is not there. I'm very good to turn my back. I said, please, my hand is not there. She went, they did the traditional marriage, they did the court marriage, the man left. Since the man left till now, there have been a left. Are you hearing me this evening? Why? Somebody cannot be under a student visa, came home for visit and come and fall in love with you yourself. He does not have statute to take over. He does not have the statute to take you overseas. Somebody cannot be on a visa comes and take. You don't even check the nature of the visa class where the person is. They know you are ignorant. By the way, you are a fool to love international without having knowledge of international issues. How can you not be going through international issues without you not knowing international issues? So the person does not have paper to come home. Talk less of applying for you to come. And then she walked in my office with a very falling face as one mother with 79 years. It's crying. So now, my papa, I want to go to the quarter, show me the way. I said, I don't know the way. And many times I ask people that why are human beings the way they are? Why would they not listen at least for once? Chances. There's someone who take time and study for the university for 4 years, they come and say, I don't even like this one study. Then why will you go? Say, CEO, who in me send me survey? Why were you studying what you were studying? Until you were there for 4 years. Doing what there? What were you doing there? Can you make one decision for your life? Can you have that privilege? Listen, there is a sense of fulfillment when you make decisions in work. I've been so happy in life, to be honest to you. I've known how to make decisions and I see them work. Not on my life, many people in the world. And people call me, if anything is blocked, just go and see him. People call and just go and see him. I'm proud of making decisions and it work. And I want you to know how to make decisions that work. How to make choices that work for your life. You cannot allow people keep influencing your life. At what age? What age? What age? It took Moses 40 years to make one prominent decision that we celebrated. 40 years. Who is 40 years here? Oh. Make one solid decision. I'm strong in my spirit that there's somebody here that you need to make some decisions about your life. You know what they call turning point? When they say someone is at the turning point. At the turning point is a place where, or a point in your life, your journey in life, you need to make one strong, determined question that has to turn your life completely for something. You can either turn it for the good or turn it for the bad. One decision. One. I'm sure this is not what you're going to hear. You're coming to hear thunder. And you take the thunder and you're thundering the whole night long. I was here this morning. We just said one or few statements and the glory of God was on. But I don't have the excitement to talk to young people. At this your age, what do you know what it means that 5 years or 10 years from today I see you a failure? And that we had the opportunity to live like this for 2 hours, 3 hours, I cannot get it. And then I pass on the street, I see you so helpless, I'll blame my life for ever knowing you or had the opportunity to address you for some hours and days and months when I couldn't influence your life. I'll blame every time I ever met you. Blame every time I put my money on it, buy fuel, drive the car, came into the water and move back. Blame my destiny. I blame pastors who think that going to church, go and shout and just talk to them and wake up and go back. Where people come with a lot of issues on their life, they are dealing with issues. Should I go to the left or should I go to the right? Should I come to here? Should I go this way? Should I come here? Somebody is on the point of decision making. Am I talking to somebody? Someone is on the road of decision making. And the Lord must speak. If you hear me say amen. Someone must make a decision. Jesus is Lord. Our Lord is blessed. Do you see that? The first important statement I have made, life is full of choices. And those choices can either sponsor you to the good way, or they can sponsor you to the what? Therefore, since the choices can sponsor you to the good way, they can sponsor you to the bad way, then you must be very careful in the place of making decisions. Because not all decisions will help you become successful. Not all decisions will help you make progress in life. Not all decisions will be advantageous to your destiny. Therefore, decision making is not cheap. It's not cheap. And then also, though I made a statement, there are some people that have never made decisions for their life. That's what I said, right? That all through their life, people have been making decisions for them. Now I'm speaking. When I speak, I'm building the blocks. Why? To some people it's bad, they have never made a decision. To some people, you give them the power to make decisions, they are not ready yet to make decisions, they will destroy their future. They might be 40 years, they are not ready yet to make decisions. They might be 30 years, they are not ready yet to make decisions for their life. Oh, I'm going to blow your mind here. Thank you, Jesus. There are some people, because not everybody is permitted to make decisions. Babies and boys don't make decisions. By faith, when Moses was come to years, that was it. Others will become to his age, right? I mean, decision making is for the mature. Decision making is what? For the mature. Someone say for the mature. For the mature. Decision making is for the mature. It's not the suit that the man wears that makes him mature. I'm going with you gradually. It is not the fact that the man has a work or a job that makes him mature. It's not the fact that the person has money that makes him mature. It's not that the man is 40 years, 30 years. Doesn't see me, I don't reach 30 years now. I have a married now. Who told you? That is the age that qualifies you for marriage. Marriage is a decision making. You have to make a choice to be married. You have to make a choice to be bonded. And some people, they might be 30 years, 40 years, they are not ready to make a decision. They are not. I say, Papa, what do you mean? I'm right, I'm telling you. I talk with people every day. Big time. Do you know when God called Abraham in Genesis chapter 12, Abraham took Lot, right? So, when you read the scriptures, let me show you, let me prove it. I like to prove by word of God. Let's go to Genesis chapter 11, let me show you. So that when you go somewhere you're teaching, you can tell people that you're not doing guesswork. I hate when a minister speaks and you don't have proof of the word. Let me show you something. Genesis 11. Go to Genesis 11. I'm helping somebody's life here. Say amen. Amen. If you're in Genesis 11, we'll go straight to verse 31. Go everybody, let's read.
And Terah took Abraham his son, and Lot the son of Haran, his son's son, and Sarah his daughter-in-law, his son Abraham's wife, and they went forth with them from Ur to the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan, and they came unto Haran and dwelt there.
Stop there. Who made the decision? At that point, that the scripture, who made the decision? Terah made the decision. Abraham followed. Lot followed. They didn't participate in the. They were influenced by the decision of Terah. Am I making progress? All right. You go to Genesis chapter 12. God called Abraham. Now, in response to the obedience, in verse 2, verse 3, Abraham took Lot. Right? Come on. Hello, who made the decision there? Abraham. And Lot was just influenced by Abraham's decision. So, go down, when you read down, they went to Egypt. Who made the decision? Abraham. And Lot followed to what? When they came out of Egypt, who made the decision? Abraham. The only time Lord was given to make a choice. In his entire life, he had an opportunity to make one choice. He damaged his destiny. Do you understand what that means? One choice. A man's future. Everything he has ever. He was rich because of somebody's decision on him. He had servants because of somebody's decision on him. When they left with Abraham, he did not have properties. He did not have servants. Somebody was making decision. He was prosperous. He was working with a man that has grace and God. He was being prosperous. Never making decisions. Somebody was making a money. One time he was granted the opportunity to make a decision. He marred his destiny. Then he was already married. He had wife. He had children. They did not have the capacity to make sound decisions. So can you see how decision making is costly? He was already married. He had a wife. He had children. He had workers. For the first time, he was given the free will to make a decision. He shattered his destiny. His life started going down, 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 till he ended up in a cave. In a cave. From something to say, no house, nothing, nothing to show, nothing. Zero! One wrong choice a man makes. Let me see somebody who want to be here tonight. 2:30, Sunday. I want to have School of Destiny. SOD. School of Destiny. Do you believe you go to church, you hear these kind of things for 6 months, you can fail in life? No, let me ask you, will you fail? Do you think you fail? You can really destroy your life. I forgot that was a mic for me. God bless you. Thank you. I forgot. Jesus. Is the sound on? Hello. One time, Lot was given the opportunity to make a decision. He marked his destiny. So, do you agree with me that not everybody is qualified to make decisions? It's not the fact that you're married. It's not the fact that you're 40 years or 30 years. Can you imagine you married a man who does not know how to make good decisions? Your family will always be on your trouble. Can you imagine you marry a woman who does not know how to... That's why a lot of people have lived with people. You say, no, he looks well. He looks well does not mean his head is sound. Does not mean his mind is sound. Decision making is for people whose mind have been exercised. What does it exercise? Mind, whose mind has been exercised. Train. When I use the word exercise, I mean train. What has kept me to be a leader over these years is not because I'm tall. It's not because I have anointing. That I've been able to make decisions. I just give you an example for me making a decision when I went to the BCC conference. And everybody tell that this is one of the best conferences we have ever had in history. But making that decision was not cheap. the heart of crisis in the southwest and the northwest. Pregnant with a lot of insecurities. You make one snappy decision and it hits the target. It's not cheap. I've spoken so much. So decision making is not for babies. You might be 30 years, you're not qualified to make decisions for your life. Doing something to you there, and she says no. She goes and hit her head. She comes back. She leave there and go this other way. She come back, no. She had that experience about 8 times of her life. She came and told me she lied on the office, flat on the ground. I don't know, she don't have office. No, and enter. And she just lied on the ground. I said, from today, I repent. I will make no decision on my life. Anything you say, I correct. 8-time experience on her life. I used to tell my wife that the time has passed that you contend with any child. In life, there are people who learn by counsel, and there are people who learn by experience. If a child wants experience, give her experience. Just be quiet. Let the child appear on the surface and receive the blows. The blow hits. Not everybody survives the blow. You might come with scars, and those scars can help you. Some might never come back. Not every blow survives. Some die. Choices, lots, lose it. I have a bachelor's degree, does not mean that you are successful. Who cares if qualification is success? Economically. So I'm very beautiful. Who told you that is a passport that you marry a good man? Or you meet a good wife? Who said that? In fact, when you are beautiful, you have more trouble. Is it not true? As a wife, is it not true? Because that's the time you have about 15 women. Now you have to make 15 choices. You have 15 choices. That's time. And then you are there, spirit of God. Maybe you don't have spirit of God, you don't believe in God, you're done. Then you go around 3 times saying, no, not this one. That's how people learn into errors. Into errors of life. Brethren, by faith, and Moses became of age. It's an age. What it means to grow in age, to grow upstairs. People whose mind have been exercised, trained. Your mind has been trained. You have a sound, logical mindset. Sound, logical, learn mindset. Critical, analytical is upstairs. People that are very dull. Very dull. Maturely dull. Are you hearing me? Yes. It's not in your Bible. What did Elihu tell the friends of Job? He said, I thought that grey hair should speak and speak wisdom. But I'm disappointed that in the midst of all your counsel, you have nothing to tell. He said, I'm a young man, I said, why in your means? Because I gave age to speak and age could not speak anything. So it's not because it's what is there. Brethren, you have to make a choice. One choice to turn your life. The prodigal son made one choice that took his destiny to the ground. Luke chapter 15. The father, give my own share of the property. One wrong choice. The youngest son, by the Jewish custom, it is the eldest son that will receive an inheritance first. If he has not received, nobody can receive. He made a choice that is against even the laws on the ground. One wrong choice. Marked his destiny. And in the means of the devastation, the suffering, the agony for the wrong decision he made, dropped him down to a level where he's eating the food of pigs. He's been reduced to an animal. That what animal feeds on, he's feeding on. He stands on that point and made another one sound decision that reversed his destiny again. Put his destiny back on stage. Two choices were made. One took him to the ground, the deep level. He learned from it. Launch another one. He says, I will rise up back and go to say to him, I'm not qualified to call you son. Make me one of yourself. That turned his life all over again and switched his destiny on. That was off. So are you here? You say, I made a wrong mistake. You can make one right one now. You can make one right decision from here now that can switch your life on again. You're watching one right decision and turn your life on again. Are you seeing choices? Are you seeing the place of decisions people made? I think as I'm talking, people's minds are moving like this. Tick tock. Tick tock. If I have to give you a pen and I say, write down the best decision you made this year that has carried you to where you are now. Can you look into your life when the year 2018 started and ask yourself, which decisions have I made? Destiny decision. You are on the 8th month, it's about to close. What destiny decision you made? You look at that decision and you're able to carry your destiny together. Destiny or success don't happen by chance. They happen by the consciousness of made decisions. They don't happen by chance. Destiny don't happen to anybody by chance. They happen by the consciousness of made decisions. Made decisions. They don't happen by chance. They don't happen by chance. Strong decisions. Faith. Moses, when he was come of age, refused to be called Pharaoh's son. Choosing life. So every destiny choice you must make must command a price. Every destiny decision you make commands sacrifices you must make. Anytime you make a decision that does not call for a trade-off, be careful with that decision. You don't have a decision. I repeat, anytime you make a decision that does not demand a trade-off, you must, something is exchanged for you to gain something. What we call, to fulfill this, that's what we call the law of exchange. Somebody say the law of exchange. The law of exchange. Say it again. The law of exchange. The law of exchange. You must give it something to get something. That's the law of exchange. You wake up in the morning, go to the workplace, give your time to leave to get a salary at the end. It's the law of exchange. You go to the market, you give money, you take a commodity. The law of what? Exchange. You go to school, you give your time, you attend classes to gain success, or get a result out of that. The law of exchange. Somebody is trading something for something. There's always the law of exchange in destiny. So when you tell me that this is what I'm going to in life, and I ask you, what are you sacrificing? I rate the sacrifice. You know what Moses gave? He gave the palace. The only firstborn. He had no male child. He had just a daughter. And that was the next king they were preparing to become king. The next pharaoh of Egypt was Moses. He traded out. Trade it for the destiny you and I talk today. Sacrifice it. Something worthy. You are sacrificing some days now because you want to find destiny. Find destiny. Anything you want to do best at the toughest level, you must sacrifice something. Sacrifice time, money, and other things to build destiny. You know what it means when I went back there, I wanted to go to postgraduate school. Imagine I'm married, my kids are young. Every weekend I'm on the highway to Yaoundé when I went for the program of Masters in Economic Development, Master in Governance and Economic Development. I was on the highway, tossing on the highway on Yaoundé, 2014. That year, like academic year finished. The rest of me I launched the postgraduate school, the first postgraduate school in that university, and I was the first batch. Started that one every day. I can't remember how many times my head hit the bus, and sometimes you go and say, oh God. You see the children that maybe when they were in university, they were from 2, from 3. They're going to the early stage. I was maybe like, oh, I will stay in town. That by then, my spiritual father had not been transferred to Bamenda, Jackson had not been transferred, some of my people, whatever, and I don't want to go people. I'll get to Bamenda, I'll stop at the Finance Junction and just go to the Baptist Hospital. They had a guest house there. Each night is 5,000. I sleep in that guest house. To me, it was okay. Just go and be praying. You stay there, be having a quiet time and pray. You study, wake up in the morning, go to class, come back. I was going back and forth, spending that money. Sometimes I was spending 4 days there. I go back and come back. And sometimes you get to a level, maybe your finance cannot carry the level, you come back and say, why do I spend all this kind of money? I went to school, had to create a relationship with one because he opened up to me. So sometimes I'll come to his place. You know, sometimes you see you're sleeping on the floor. You just lie on the floor on the carpet and you think you have a target. That's it. It's time to drink garri. They give you rice, that's so don't oil on one side, chop the rice as if all the oil is balanced. And there's no come. You have to just eat the food. And let the people know that you love the food on it. Sacrifice for destiny. There is a time you must sacrifice for what you make. Every decision you make must see any destiny decision you are making that has to give your life and your future in meaning. You call for this sacrifice. A young man wants to marry. You're anyone that guy. How much will you save when you pay house rent and all that? It tells you that you have to save money. 3 important decisions you must make. At the end of the day, I've been trying to give you a picture of choices and the things that goes around decision making. Why don't you want to? You want to gather. There are people who want to gather everything. You can't gather it. You can't be everywhere. You can't do everything. become something and attain something, you must sacrifice some other things. You must sacrifice things. I'm not preaching you the word of God. I'm telling you the word of God. It's the honest truth. I tell a lot of people that I don't understand how a young man wakes up and sleep off. You're sitting on your own. When you say, I want to be successful, meaning that you say that I don't want to stay idle. That's another way you're putting that statement. Isn't it? Come on. Isn't it? It is. Hello? Isn't it? It is. So how do you wake up and you sit down? You're sitting down for what? Sitting home is against that expectation, that decision, that dream. Say, I want to be the best in my class. I will not be. You are doing what you do yourself. God baptize you with you. You're trying to allow the continue to come and be the one to be the first or the second or the third. You'll be shocked. Hallelujah. And I'm reading scriptures, catch that. So you've seen a man who one opportunity lost given to make a decision. He made a choice and he marred his life. That's one thing that is undeniable. Not everybody can. I've given testimony that some boy I've told that when he comes to marry someone, I said, please, just come and tell me. I will help you guide you from marriage. Because it has proven that you cannot make it. All the times you have the ability to make the decisions you always make. So don't make it. Maybe. You don't have the ability. Sometimes if you're not honest to yourself, no one can help you. Honesty is the platform that qualifies for support. If you're not honest to your own self, you cannot gain assistance or support from outside or external. A lot of people are not honest to themselves. They're not honest. And when you're not honest, you're not honest in your own future. You're not honest in your own destiny. Trade. If you cannot manage money, say to somebody, I can't manage money. I make money, but I can't show what I do with money. Honesty is important. It's the truth. This is the school I just mentioned. It's called the School of Destiny. Here I teach just destiny issues. And let me say I teach you for 3 months to become a female. It's a lie. All these children God has helped me to become so successful in life by this same teaching. And this even the amplified version you're hearing. You become a failure. How come? It's a lie. You hear this kind of thing. Now, you know that you want to make a decision. Decision. Very important decisions. Decision number 1. To know and serve Him, to know God and serve Him together. That's the first. I didn't say to become born again. You can become born again, but you don't know Jesus. You don't know Him. Many don't know God. That's why they suffer. 90% of human problem is traceable to their lack of knowledge of God. 90%. of life problem is traceable to the lack of knowledge of who God is. You don't know God. Many people who are suffering don't know God. That's why they're suffering. You don't know God. I didn't say go to church. You can go to church, you don't know God. Church to you is a responsibility. Or it's a family commitment. What did I say? Church to you is what? A responsibility or what? A family commitment. Church is beyond that. Christianity is a relationship. Say relationship. Between a man and his God. It is a personal relationship. Until you get to that position, you don't know. You cannot beg me to serve God. I'm not in that class. If you are sustained like this, you vex and go. They have nothing to do with it. Before you came, I was. Before I am. You will come our way. You get to that level where no factor influences your walk with God. No man. No woman. No situation. No weather. That's what I was saying to Vivian this morning. That's, you've made up your mind to walk with God. That's what I'm talking about. You don't give an excuse to stop knowing God because somebody is the reason for you not knowing God. You're not there. I'm not going there because this pastor ate this morning. I'm not going there because this. No. This person this or this person goes to that church. That is not the excuse for not knowing God or not serving God. You pass that level. You know, all through Abraham's life that we read, and thereafter that he died. He says, and the Lord said to Abraham, leave this place. So the greatness of Abraham's life started when God steps in. The Abraham people celebrated was a non-entity, full and pregnant with failures, until God steps in. A man's life starts when God steps in. A destiny is set on fire when God steps in. I am the vine, ye are the branches. John chapter 15. I in you, you in me, for without me you can do nothing. Let no one deceive you. Without God, you can do nothing. You can emerge to nothing. Go to the highest school, have all the certificates. That's why we have many failures carrying the certificates around. Like toilet tissues. It takes God to become somebody. It takes God to give you success that is recognized, that is generationally celebrated without pain in the life of the masses around you. It takes God. Quality and good success. No wonder people have their afflicting pain on people who are going through issues because you want to be successful. Try to climb the top by matching others. Joshua called it good success. Are you hearing what I'm talking about? That had to serve God on a man's life is what I'm talking about. I choose to serve God. On that rain, I choose to serve God. Me, I choose to serve God. One of the principles I learned in life. Don't become a failure as as a reason of another man's mistake. Don't miss your future because of another man's error. Don't. Some people say, my father did not send me to school, so I will not go to school, whatever. I will mess up my life. You are messing up your life because your father failed in his responsibility. Don't give yourself to failure. Because somebody is not doing what he or she is expected to do or ought to do. Don't destroy your life. Because somebody has failed in this or other place. Some of us would have destroyed it long ago. If we wanted to look on parentally how we grew up. So there's enough reasons to buy the tickets and engage the journey of destruction. Let somebody not become the reason why you are not going higher. A man left your life. Since the day a man left your life has never stood up. You have never been able to come out from that shock because somebody left your life. For what? Did you have a life before he or she came in? You had it. Before they came in, you gave the masses. Did they just enter first with you? Give the masses. You can still close it and move on. You are aware that no man is in your life. It's God that owns your life. And you are aware that you have a better future than what you think. As long as you are not dead, as long as oxygen is passing, your breathing is there. There is a day ahead. There is a brighter future ahead of you. Can the word of God that says the latter shall be greater than the former? Can the word of God fail? Can God lie? Impossible. A man walked out of your life, a lady walked out of your life, you will not marry because somebody walked out of your life. God of heaven. And every day you're moving with your past. Because you're holding yourself captive because of sorrow. This is a season to arise. You need to make a decision. Am I talking to somebody? You need to make a destiny decision. I have made a mistake, but I refuse to stay in that mistake. Make one prominent decision that will change your life for good. I will turn my entire life for good. I can never forget that fateful day. The day of was few meters from the campus itself on the right side that I had to come in contact with salvation. Decision for Jesus. 2003 November. Second day, this man up there steps into everything around me turned. Life, my concept and everything around me turned. I had to make a decision. I had to make a decision to know him, to serve him. Everyone said A or B. But I was determined for that decision, for which I am till today. I want to know more. I want to serve more. to build that building again. What do you want to do without failure? Which career do you want to do when God is outside? Which marriage do you want to build when God is outside it? What do you want to do outside God? Knowing that serving God is the greatest peace, the greatest glory you can ever have in your life. I'm blessing you because I know you will not fail. The only one that can answer all problems in life is God. The only man that can be everywhere is God. The only man that knows all things that you don't know, I don't know, is who? You and I cannot read his relevance. He's more relevant to me than to you. He can live without me, but I cannot live without him. He's a self-existent God. Before everything existed, he was. Heaven and earth will pass away, he will still be there. This God, we are all created beings. He is not created. Self-existence. Self-existence. God. I have a mandate that will give me to know by God to terminate failure in the lives of people beyond failure. This is beyond failure. And I've been taking time building this message and climbing with it because I want to teach you. Sometimes we make decisions we don't understand, we make choices we don't understand. But I'm carrying people to a place that your life cannot fail. Honestly, before God and before man, I think I made one of the best decisions within the last 7 years. To say fail, decision that locks people into failure is difficult. Except, I have a word idea. If you make decisions, you don't need my input, I don't say. That's my life. But honestly, before God, I've been able to throw decisions in the life of people that are so successful within the last 7 years. If the child can just be honest and plain. Such a problem. It's like going to the hospital and saying, my eye is what? When you kill your leg down, your leg down is pain. They'll give you medicine for eye. But you don't realize your leg down is. That's how some people go to the man of God. They say, I'm expecting you to get a shop. You're a fool. But told me I'm not paying you. Those kind of don't know. Any I know about this. One fellow standing in front of you takes me. God will show me better things to go and arrange some problem somewhere, solve a ministerial problem or presidential problem somewhere. And they give you better seat to go and in the house of God. Someone says, you take a shoe and tell you after the visit, what time you talk place you want to go. I don't know. God don't show me that kind of revelation. The psalmist said here, they said, if the man of God spoke to you, you move with the spirit. That's what I like. Step in here, prophesy what is happening on ground. And you know, somebody is moving in the mantle of a prophet. Simple. The grace is more. Come and say whatever. Simple. Come and whatever. Give me mature prophets on the mature environment. I was in the meeting on Thursday. When I was trying to meet, I gave a word of knowledge. And the person is still there. I said, come here. You're the one I'm talking about. Somebody can say, no, you. Right? You're there. Simple. You cannot hide, you're hiding for what? Sometimes I did that officially because I wanted to prove that child that she's stubborn. Sometimes I wanted to prove that she's stubborn. What's the essence of being in church for 7 years? You are stubborn in the presence of God. And people are stubborn. So you have to get to a level. Be honest to yourself. You get endless solutions. Honest way out. Thou shalt know the truth, and the truth set you free. That's it. And you give yourself to truth, it sponsors your freedom. Simple. It sponsors your freedom. Clean, neat, big time. So, brethren, you need God. When I am mommy say you don't need God, tell your mommy I need God. Your father say I don't need God, tell your father I need God. It is a truth you must say to yourself. Listen, your mother will die. Your father will die. Whether you like it or not. Some of the people that are trying to challenge you today not to serve God will be missing in your life soon. Time will prove that to you. But the only person that will be there today, tomorrow, and forever is God. Now, what if they disconnect you from Him? And then you go out of Him, and then you face storm that the people around you cannot handle it. I imagine if I had left God, and then the things that came around my mind, how would I handle it without Him? I would have been in mockery to those same people. Simple. I say it and I say it every day. No man can take the place of God in my life. No one. There's no man, no woman, no wife, no husband, no uncle, no father, no auntie, rich, poor, educated, doctor, professor. You can't take the place of God. You have your place. Take it. God's place in your life should be uncontestable. And His God is God. So you must make that conscious, deliberate decision. You know, somebody is pressurizing you. That people here, somebody is pressurizing you to go to church, pressurizing you to read the Bible, pressurizing you to read. You don't need it. So they make that say, and then you come there. Eh? Only me tell you so want to. You have not yet been come and answer to your liability. Your life is still finding conjunction of direction. You have to come to that place to make that solid decision. It's a decision that will change your entire life. It will change your values. It will change your morals. It will change your approach. It will change everything about you. You know, Jesus changed me. He transformed me. The man you're seeing is because the man you met God. You wouldn't have known me. You wouldn't have liked me. I met God. He changed me. I'm proud to say He changed me. And He's changing me. More and more. As we look every day, we metamorphose. We are being transformed daily. As we look. Now you changed. You will not be the same. He wants to change you. There is a you the world has never seen. There is a you the world has never experienced. So when they look at Peter, they do notice that they were ignorant in Acts chapter 4 verse 13, but they had been with Jesus. They saw another side of ignorant people express that the whole world is celebrating because they have made a connection with Jesus. There is something about your life only God can express it through. No man can draw the greatness in your life outside God. And that God draw the real you out. some places begging. But if Jesus stepped into your life, you'll be shocked at what your life will do. You'll be shocked at the places this your life can serve. You'll be shocked. When the grace of God finds you, the world will find you. Grace found me. People are finding me from every place. I'm in every places. On Visitors Day, I was saying that somebody for 40 days I've been looking for me, sent from America. Yeah, they can't come with God's call, right? See, only God, only God can make your life better. If you want to see your life change and being transformed, hold God, cleave to God, anchor, total anchor. Say, God. My sister used to say, it's front of me, all around. Oh God. Everybody can feel me when you decided to go. That's what I told God. You will die. Trapped inside. Trapped. Right inside you. Trapped. Decision. Decision number 2. The next decision you must do is to locate your destiny. The next decision you must do. Don't live life by chance. Live for something. I repeat, don't live life by chance. Live for something. And that thing is called your destiny. Don't live life by chance. Live for something. Live for destiny. When you come to crisis one step, locate your destiny in God is the next responsibility. You must take it. No man, locate it. Every great person you see under the sun, they find their destiny in God. Locate your destiny. That's the order. If you want to, 3 important decisions you must make in life to influence your destiny. Locate your destiny. Live life with the consciousness of someone who is doing something. You're intentional in your living. Intentional in going to school. Intentional in walking. That I know what I'm going to. That I must start as a teacher. That I have a dream. I want to build schools. I want to touch the educational world. Intentional living. Locate your destiny. Locate it. Locate it. I was working with my doctor was following me for 10 years in the office. I came in from Boya that night, and when I preached in the hall, I said, I come. She thought I wanted to talk about when I said I don't want to talk about when I sit down, I want to talk to God. I want to talk to your destiny, you as a person in your destiny. So look at me, one of the best things I can ever give to you in life is not money, it's not cars, it's not assets. But while the past years I've done that, I've paid your school fees many times and all that. Yeah. The best thing I can ever give you in life, I can give you a direction. I can give you a future. It's to point you. I said for 10 years you've known me. I've been talking to you that I'm going here. This is where I'm going to. You've watched the mobile steps and they stay to what I'm going. This told me that this is what we're going to build a university for this and this. This is what I'm doing. I can give. That's the thing I You stay in the focus of your life. Become intentional in your living. Intention. Don't go anywhere because it's not part of where I'm living for something. I'm too conscious for what I'm living for. My time is dedicated to that thing. My resources is dedicated to it. I came here, I was saying, we finished the meeting, I would have seen maybe stroll around. I have many friends. There's food, money, whatever. Yeah, let's go. Maybe go to a good shop life, go relax. Very big places. Get down. Drop the cars will pass around here or whatever. But I sat here all through, sitting in. I don't have places to go. No. One of my friends is a major contractor to this riches the devil. Hopefully, I'm stuff. Yes, I'm in town here, that's really an issue. And his house is on a few meters from here. You know why people just live life anyhow? They don't have intentional living. Anybody comes around, Master Mo come out, say Master Mo. They don't live intentional living. They don't have a destiny. They are all here. If I don't have any, I don't have something, whatever. Maybe in my tiredness, I'm reading books. In my tiredness, I lie on the bed. I'm doing research on universities. Currently, I've studied 134 universities because I want to be a university. I'm studying the archives, I'm studying and writing and whatever. History, how it came. 134. I've studied. I'm studying 134 universities. Studied 44 Christian universities. They expect me that I should come and fail. There's no demon. Yeah, demon don't have corridors of saying, hey, how come they whatever. Why is the demon only about you? In this one time, my father's heart is strong. He said, my foolishness is heavier than foolish. You don't spend time in what you want to do. That's what one starts with program secondary school service. Have you found out in Cameroon, in Africa, Ghana, different countries of the world? What are the discrepancies in this sector? The differences in the policies and regimes of the different countries. And let me see how demons will fly come and stop that project or that dream on your hand. Just sit and wake up, wishes, without no responsibility into it. Turn around the corner and don't die. And you're living life. So we call time. It's amazing. As you tell people that if drug pushers had sense, they would have gone far. Because the greatest person who labor so hard is a drug pusher. Discharge a lot of energy. And ends eating. Not for money. In my simple research and findings, most of the places where they eat, they come in the morning, they eat without paying. They go and walk and come and pay. And then by the time they're coming to pay, they take the next debt. Check me in the catches. Work so hard. Discharge very little. They discharge by that end something very little. They had sense. They take that energy and relocate that energy to something. You're amazed at what life will have been. Life will be. I had somebody, I went to talk to somebody just on, I spoke with them 34 minutes. Simple immigration issues. We were on phone, right as people that I was doing instruction. Maybe as people I was going, I called, but somebody called me and the rest of them and said, this doctor had nothing, why was not whatever, that. That statement is 25,000. As a consultancy service. Somebody is fasting and praying to come and testify for 10,000 the altar of God and go church, praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Insult. Insult. That's the debt of poverty that has been rooted in the church. Because we have refused not to take responsibility. Locate your destiny. I'm begging you in the name of the Father. If there is nothing, don't give back. Locate your destiny. In fact, I used to say to people, they know me very well. Don't feed this stomach. I'm using it because I want sense when I very well. Don't feed this place when you are not fed this place. It is a taboo for you to wake up in the morning and eat when you are not fed this place. It's an insult. Breakfast. You are breaking your fast. Who baptized you with this trouble? Who did this to you? Who actually did this to you? Until you have become that thing that has been done to you. Who did this to you? You don't have permission to feed this when you are not fed this. You see this one? After 2, 3, 4 hours, he has at least maximum 6 hours. Nature will call you back and discharge it. You go back to the same circle as you start, you won't talk in the morning, right? When he's here, nobody can take it. Is it true? Do you know that it's what is here that fits this one? So how can this one can take care of this one multiple times, pay all kinds of, maybe decorate this guy again, give him good dresses, good dress, good clothes or whatever. You don't have time for this one. You have time for this one. You can kill anybody for this one. You can call your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, even your younger sister who is cooking the food or whatever. So the grace, you know some people you can do anything for this one. That after 6 hours, nature is coming. Because your priority is wrong. Your priorities is wrongly set. You can sell anything you have because you want this person. Locate the destiny. I know a young man or a young lady that is in for destiny. In for destiny. In for destiny. When you're in for destiny, I know you're in for destiny. I came home yesterday, the place food. I took Gary and drank. But there's food on my table. Give me Gary, I drank my Gary, I slept in the chair. I have something that is bigger than food. It's wrong on my mind. Walking on my mind like Satan. I can't end here. This is not where I want to end life. Something is burning. I'm pregnant with the future. And it must be born. It must be burned. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Yes, it must be born. Maybe some of you came to welcome some people, walk under somebody country or that. Congratulations, that's your calling. You've accepted it, so function with it. No. We're pressing high. So, beyond faith. Find out. Locate your spouse. When you have those 3 decisions, you are set for destiny. The last tentative choice is locating your spouse. Some people who are in greater area, they located their spouse before they found Jesus, they found God. In this world, you're going to find people who located their spouse will do something or whatever, they treated their spouse in the families. It's not easy to correct that one. I told most of you that when I started here, I said most of you were singles, so I don't have a problem talking to you. The other set of people, they found Jesus, they found their spouse, they don't have this one. That's the second category. Now Jesus, you don't know where you're going to, they found a woman in life or a mother in law. That's the second dimension. The order is wrong, you're in trouble. Third category. Found Jesus, you know where you're going to, then you found. You're supposed to find Jesus, find this, and then find your wife or husband. That's the beginning. When you do that, you'll be successful. Very simple. I don't want to talk much about that. I want to pray. You can have those categories as sin. You're looking for success. And then you're willing to make all the early stages I spoke to you, the sacrifices you need to make for the decision you make. Life will become yours. I don't think there's any nation in this world I want to go around with. I don't think there's any nation my wife wants to go, she will not go. I don't think there's anywhere my kids want to go, they will not go. It's already set. The stage is set for Uganda. I know for them, child. Nobody comes in here and can be a failure. You cannot identify with grace and become a failure. You can't become a failure in this house. You can't become a stagnating child in this house. God cannot permit it happen. Jesus cannot permit it happen. This house is big. I want you to open your mind and talk about Father, your glory, your glory. Just sing it to him, your glory, your glory. Talk to him, your glory. I want to see your glory. I want to see your glory in my life. I want to see your power in my life. I want to see you give me the wisdom to handle the issues of my life. I am on certain crossroads. I need decisions over my life. I need strong decisions to be made. God, let me not make a decision that will crush me. Let me not make a decision that will crush my life, destroy my life, destroy me entirely, oh God. Give me grace, wisdom and insight to make decisions that will take me to the place of your glory. I can't hear you pray. I can't hear you pray.